I'm Sean Partee, and I brought the bari sax back to the SUMB. It's really hard to pin down exactly when the band lost its bari section. The only real clue that we've got is that Pride of the Orange March, which the Syracuse University Marching Band plays in pregame, it has a bari part written for it, and that was written in about 1926. I started playing bari sax senior year of high school. I've been playing for about 4 years now. I've always kind of been fascinated by the lower instruments, especially it being such an expressive instrument. I think there's nothing else like it. It's just an instrument that I really connect with. It was kind of a perfect fit for me. I was just fascinated by it. In 2018, I just sent Deem a bunch of emails, and I was like, this is a section that could really do a lot for the sound power of the band. I want to be a section leader, and I want to do it on this instrument. And Dr. Deem was like, yeah, man, let's do it. He got the funding secured to buy 3 baris for that year, and then eventually, by the time the leadership announcements were made, he said that I would be in charge of the bari section. The most difficult part, I would say, is just how do you convince the band that a new section with only 4 people in it is worth it? And sort of how I navigated that was, if I put the highest expectations on my section, that would make the difference. There were 3 moments for me. The first was in leadership camp. We got a piece called Shining Star, and Dr. Deem was like, if you're gonna bring this instrument back, you gotta be right on the front line. One of the GAs, Ken Fromm, he's just like, all right, so this has gotta be funky, and it's just me and 3 tuba section leaders. And he was like, Sean, you gotta demo this, play it out, show them how it's done. And I was like, okay, now this is serious, because if I mess this up, that's it. This is the first time people are hearing me. I gotta be on my A game. The second moment was when that section came together for the first time, working through all this music we had at band camp. That was an unreal feeling. And then the third moment was at band banquet when we got most improved section, which I was not surprised by that. And then Deem was like, I shouldn't have had you sit down. You also got section of the year. I was like, so this is something people care about. This is something that people, want to have around. That really did it for me. You go from having 5 bass instruments to having 19 4 years later. I knew in my heart, this is what I can do to further the musicality of the band. I knew that I had made the right choice.